Today I'm going to share with you another review. The new 11th generation Kindle Paperwhite 2021. Before doing this review, you have to understand that I never ever interacted with a Kindle in my life. Of course, I'm using a tablet, I'm using iPad since many years, but I heard that is very different. It's not like, hey, I'm used to the iPad and so, okay, let me see how a Samsung tablet looks like and how does it operate. No, because it's still a tablet, right? Kindle, they say Kindle is a different story, is a different device altogether, and I do believe so. This unboxing and this review will be done by a person who never interacted with a Kindle before. We will unbox this guy together, see what's inside. I have no clue what's inside except for the Kindle itself. And then we will walk through the turning on and setting up and see how this thing operates, how it looks like, how it feels, what's the experience. So, first things first, let's unbox it. Here's the Kindle itself. Man, it's small. Some paperwork and the charging cable. A nice feature, which is probably very representative for Kindle. That's what books are for, to travel without moving an inch. I love it. Believe it or not, this is the first time in my life when I have a Kindle in my hand. It feels like, it feels almost like a book. The specs say that this is a 6.8 inch display with 330 ppi resolution, now with adjustable warm light. The power button is right here, just beside the charging port. Let's turn this guy on and see what will happen. The welcoming screen. First, we set up probably the language, and that is English. Next, select your region. It needs some time to load this up. We have this hello screen where we are asked to set it up, either set up this Kindle or set up with your phone, meaning you have to download the app either for iOS or Android. I will just set it up without a phone. It asks me to connect to wireless network. It asks to register the Kindle, basically asks to enter the Amazon account information to add the Kindle to the Amazon account. You can either enter your Amazon account information or create a new account if you don't have one. Once I introduce the Amazon account data, we have this welcoming screen. Get the Kindle app to get important device alerts, automatically sync your library. You can either do that or say no thanks and go on. Then, and this is really important and it's really nice, the Kindle prompts you to be a part of the world's largest community of book lovers on Goodreads. That means that you will get messages all the time from Goodreads, and it's I understand that this is a new feature right now where you can say no thanks and you will not get this images, these interruptions, this pop-up screens while you are reading. And after that, this is how the screen looks like. Settings, where I see brightness and warmth. This is warmth, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. It's white, all the way up. It's really warm. It has a very nice feeling. And now I guess we're good to go. We can start reading. Of course, I will have to spend some time with this guy reading, but as far as I can see, I kind of like what I find here. Obviously, it's not a tablet. It doesn't operate as a tablet. So I will need a bit of a time to get used to it. but I like it. So far I like it. In terms of specs, this guy has a 6.8-inch display with 330 ppi resolution. The 2018 Paperwhite, I understand that, had only 5 LED backlights, whereas this guy has 17. So I would say that this is really a big improvement. The lighting I see is perfectly even. There's no like, okay, a corner or a side where you have an LED, it's kind of brighter than the other part. No, it's really even. It's just like a paper. It has a USB-C port, which means no fumbling to figure which side up, which side down, and practically speaking, because the majority of newer devices use USB-C in our days, it's really convenient to carry around fewer cables. Unfortunately, no power adapter included in the box. It seems that the trend for all these manufacturers of all these electronic devices is to not include the power adapters anymore. That's kind of sad. The default model, this guy has 8 gigs of storage, but if you're willing to pay $50 extra, you can upgrade to the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition, which bumps your storage up to 32 gigs. But really, how many books do you want to carry around? This guy is waterproof, has waterproof resistance, rating of IPX8. With respect of battery, they claim 10 weeks of battery life, but of course that is based on 30 minutes of reading per day with Wi-Fi off and brightness set to 13 out of 24. Final thoughts? This Kindle Paperwhite 2021 is an update, definitely, with a slightly bigger screen, the USB-C charging and display warmth, in a model that costs just $10 more than its predecessor. Aside from the lack of physical buttons for page turns, you get about 90% of what's in the Kindle Oasis for $110 less. The final question, is it worth the buck? I suppose that if you watch this review, you are interested in Kindle. And if you are interested in Kindle, that means that you like reading. Considering that the time we shot this review, Amazon was selling it for $132.99, I would say that you get a good value for the money that you pay. I also got a case because I wanted to put it in a case and see how it feels like, how it looks like. Again, it's small but big enough to fit comfortably in the hand. It's unlocked now. Probably if I close the case, let's see if I open it again. Yeah, it's locked. That's neat because of course it saves battery life. I like it. I really do. If you have any question regarding this product, please let me know and I will happily answer. And I hope that this review is useful in making up your mind about the 11th generation Kindle Paperwhite 2029. And I will see you next time here at American Seconds.